So today is day 15. I have not smoked any cigarettes. It's getting real out here. It's getting real out here. My family is like they about sick of me because it's getting real out here. I thank you, God, for giving me the strength to make it through 15 days of no smoking, 15 days of standing true to who I am and what I'm trying to do and how I'm trying to do it. Um, and I've even been committed to doing the lives. I've been committed to every day I have been sharing this journey. Every day I've been, committed to, um, I've been committed. And it's really forcing me to look at some other things that I have not been committed to that I need to get committed to. Um, it's allowing me to focus on concentrating on business and things that I know that's in me that I need to. If I focus on it and I continue to walk and trust God in faith, He's gonna honor it, because I am that type of a woman who will go after what she wants. I just can't allow the fears and worries and things of that nature to stop me from doing what it is that I know I can do. And I understand that the closer that you get to a vision, a dream, or goal, it's like things get rough. It gets rough out here, you know. The closer that you get to wherever it is that God's trying to take you to, or the closer you get to the blessing, or to the prize, or to the finish line, or to making a major change in your life, the warfare gets intense. It gets intense. I'm making some serious changes in my life, and I know it's for the best. Even if the process is painful, I know it's for the best. My son today, I was going off so bad on everybody. My son was like, "You need a cigarette? Let me get you a cigarette." I'm like, no, I know that ain't never the devil. No. So maybe I got to learn how to. I'm still trying to learn how to deal with, you know, that part of me, because I will. I'm like one of the people that yeah, I went off on everybody this morning. So I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I went off on everybody. Yes, I did. So I'm still trying to get through that part. But it's only because I know the potential of everybody and I know the potential of myself. And it just irritates me when I feel like everybody's not living up to their potential, or putting in, and maybe I'm not either. So that's why I'm in this challenge, you know. And the easy thing to do when you get frustrated is to, how you doing, Rena? Thank you, Miss Nancy, Mystic Creations, and Rena. And you know what? That is so true. Like I'm at an age in my life where I'm like, I'm about to be 55. So it's like you got to start making some real decisions about life, about what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. I'm better today. I'm better today than yesterday. So I'm about to go out here and I'm about to start working on, you know, uh, my business plan and my business. I'm about to get out here in these streets and I'm about to start selling. I'm back to selling my where did I put it at? Hold on. I'm about to get back out in these streets and I'm about to start selling my USB, my music. I'm going to get out here and start selling my music. I also I have a business where don't even got, do I got one in here? Where I'm going to be selling disposable medical products. Like disposable cups. Like I got a whole, shit. I can't pull it out. I can't pull it out right now. But anyway, I'm about to get out here and focus on my business. You know, I'm focusing on my business. So I'm out here and I'm about to be out here in these streets again. Um, and really, my goal is you know, in spite of my medical business that I'm trying to get up off the ground, I know it's time for me to really start traveling with my books and stuff, you know, and start having like speaking engagements and things of that nature, so that I can encourage other women or men, you know, and help them to find their creative potential, you know, and get past their trauma. As I'm working to get past my trauma, you know, and the addictive behaviors that are associated with that, I want to be able to help other people too, because I know we all in this. You know, we all going through stuff. Everybody going through stuff, and the way that we handle stuff, we really can point back to some type of traumatic situation in our life or in our childhood or whatever. So just learning how to deal with those, learning how to deal with the trigger points, you know, understanding who I am and what it is that I want at this season of my life, and not being uh, willing to settle for less. I know that I want to quit smoking. Like the closer that I'm getting to day 31, the more I know I don't want to go backwards. Like the closer that I'm getting to, you know, abstaining from cigarettes and all that kind of stuff you know, for all this time. It's like, Patricia, why invest all this time in not smoking and then get to day 31 and then go back and smoke? No, I feel like, no, you know, the closer that I'm getting to day 31, the more I'm like, I'm not going to revert backwards. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. And this time I'm going to quit for good. This time I understand that you can't even smoke one. You can't even have one slip up. You know, when you got an addiction, you can't be like, let me just hit it one time. No, because that'll take you right back in the cycle. You can't, not even one. You can't. Not if your battle is alcohol, you can't even have one drink, boo. I know it's hard. You know, if your battle is whatever your battle is, if your battle is gambling, no, you can't play the lottery, babe. No, you're not gonna be able to do that. Whatever your thing is, and you quit, you can't even do it once. You know, you have to turn your back on it forever. So, I'm going through my labor pains, you know, and I believe that when you know, my labor pain is my vision, is my goal, is my determination, is this challenge. And when I get through it, I feel like I will have delivered something beautiful. God will have taken me to a new level in my life spiritually. You know, these 2 years that I've spent reading the Bible, I'm even seeing a change within myself. I'm watching myself change, literally. Hi, Bridget. I'm literally watching myself change, Bridget. Rena said, how do you deal when like start to doubt in yourself and your abilities, even when you know you can't do it, but your thoughts keep playing with you? Know what? And I've been dealing with that, Rena. Kava bien. How you? I guess. Okay. I don't know how. Hey, don't mess with me with this Spanish stuff. I don't know. Cava bien. What does that mean? Is that how are you doing? Like, what does that mean, Bridget? So Rena, back to answer your question. I've been battling that. You know, like I know that I can do this business. I know I can, you know, sell my music and I can sell my books and I can speak and I know I could do this. But sometimes, you know, fear or maybe, you know, the fear of rejection, you know, oh, that's French. Okay. Okay, that's French. Okay. All right. I don't even know how to say "How have been?" Is that how have you been, or how are you, or something like that? Anyway, I'm noticing. when I feel myself going into those depression states where I start to doubt myself and I start to being like, feeling woe is me, I understand that that's when I'm under attack, right? That's the spiritual. Uh, uh, um, do you speak French? No, I don't. I speak English. I don't speak French. Although I do have French in my blood. I do got, we. But when Rena, when I find myself going through that negative talk or those negative thoughts, I understand that's when I'm under spiritual attack. That's when the enemy is coming in to attack me and to make me doubt what God has promised me. And so at that moment, I have to switch, or I'll hear the Holy Spirit just like, no, like, trust God. Like, in spite of what you see or how things look, trust God anyway. Like, God would not have given you that vision, that dream, that thing if it wasn't possible. He wouldn't. You wouldn't even conceive it. You wouldn't even be able to conceive it if it wasn't God's will for you. He wouldn't even put it as a desire in your heart. You just got to go through the process, and sometimes that process includes labor pains. You got to go through the trenches. You got to do what you don't normally do. You gotta push yourself anyway. You gotta make yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm pushing towards. Like, there's times when I can feel, like yesterday, I felt like I could just, if I smoked a cigarette, I would get past this. But then after I smoked a cigarette, then I'd be mad at myself, because I would have been like, okay, you didn't win 14 days, and now one situation, and it took you back 14 days. Because once you go back and do that thing you're trying to quit, it automatically takes you back through a spiral, and you end up back doing it again. Because the willpower that it took for you to build up to get to this point, well, you have lost it. And so now you got to start all over again. So I have to, whenever that negative thought comes, whenever I start to get into that woe is me, and can I really do this? I understand that ain't nothing but an attack. And I have to recognize it as that. And that's when I try to put on some gospel music or something. Yeah, yes, it is Mystic Creations. It's an attack. And it's labor pains. And whatever that is that we're trying to do or accomplish, or that goal, that's a baby. And we gotta nurture that baby. We gotta feed that baby with positivity, and we gotta keep walking, because every day that we walk towards our dream, our vision, our goal, the baby is getting stronger and it's growing, and then it'll get to a point, what I'm saying, where it's time for that baby to go to the next level. That's when birth comes. So you birthing out, that, like, the business plan part is the kind of like the conception, and you're up there, you can't, God gave you an idea. That was the conception. When it came into your brain, that was your conception. Everything you see in life, everything from from this to a cup to everything started off as a conception, as a thought. And then you start to feed that thought. And as you feed that thought, the embryo is growing, and then you start to writing the vision. And when you start to writing the vision and making it plain, now you're putting arms and legs and stuff to this embryo, and you're making it, that's the baby on the inside of you. And then when you start to planning how you gonna make things happen, like, okay, where am I gonna get the suppliers? Okay, where am I gonna get, the workers, or where I'm gonna get the contracts, or where I'm gonna get it? All that is feeding, you're feeding the baby. Let me go ahead and apply for the LLC. Oh, snap, okay, now I done gave the baby a birth certificate. You feel what I'm saying? Good morning, Candace. Thank you, Paula. I'm about to hit these streets today, Paula. I'm about to go, and I'm about to find me a library. I'm sitting at a library, and I'm going to have a meeting, and then I'm going to reach out to all the people, that I've been reaching out to as far as the business side, and then I'm about to get out here in the streets, and I'm about to go and try to raise money for this fundraiser that I'm trying to do, and sell some USB so I can make me some money today. Like, I'm really in that kind of a mode today, you know. But all the planning and development and all that kind of stuff, that is you, the baby is in the womb, and it's in your, and you're feeding it what it needs to grow. And then when it's almost time for it to be born, when you're supposed to, you know, when it's time, when you're close to that first contract, or when you're first to, you know, landing that first gig, or making that first sale, or you're going out to get it, or, you know, or making that first change in your life, or whatever it is, that's the birthing part. That's the part that's the hardest, I think. You know, because that's the part where you got to push this vision, this dream, this goal into reality. You got to go get that first sale. You got to go land that first client. You got to decide you ain't quit. You're not drinking no more. You got to decide, I'm going to sign myself into the treatment center. I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to do to change my life. It's praise God that you are preparing for a new phase in your life, Rena. This is a new phase. You know, we can't be afraid of taking new steps. You know, we can't be afraid of trying new things. We can't be afraid to tackle things because we're afraid of rejection, and we're afraid how people gonna look at us, or whatever. Like now, I'm going through this thing now where I'm like, okay, I'm not wearing any foundation or anything. Lipstick is all I'm gonna wear, because I'm noticing that when I wear makeup, I feel like it's causing my eczema to act up. So I'm like not gonna be doing any makeup. So if you see all my spots and imperfections, hey, it is what it is. Lipstick is all I'm doing, because I want to see if I can get my face, you know, the makeup, the foundation, the powder is messing with my eczema, and it's just making it worse. So I'm making changes to myself. You know, I'm trying to do things differently. I'm about to start working out. You know, I got to do stuff, drinking more water. I'm trying to do stuff for myself as I'm working towards my dreams and my visions and my goals. And I'm just, you know, I'm at that age. You know, but the labor pains is real. The labor pains is real. Link, go somewhere and sit down. Listen. Don't come on here and start no smack. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's why you see me. I'm about to get. I just wanted to stop through because I've been doing real good with with doing my everyday, you know, update. You know, doing my YouTube, just kind of letting y'all know my progress, and you know, I'm just I can see that this 31-day challenge was necessary for me. You know. In fact, these 2 years that I've been reading the Bible, I can see the changes. I can literally see the growth within me, you know? I can see the changes in me. I can see it. I'm changing. Inside and out, I'm changing. And even though right now I'm probably at one of the most challenging times in my life, because I took a step of faith. And I leaped into this entrepreneur situation. And, you know, this is new for me. And so I'm trying to, this is new for me. But I think about all the times that I've taken steps of faith in different areas. And even when it was challenging, God still provided. He still made a way. I never went without. Even though things happened, and sometimes the road was bumpy, and there had to be transitions, and everything wasn't always comfortable, but he always provided. He always made a way. He always made a way. You know what? That was unexpected. You really can. You really can. You just have to. Let me tell you how I started was. It didn't happen overnight. Jesus, I'd be lying if I said it did. It took me. It took me some time to get here, and it took me some starts and stops and starts and stops. Like it took me. Thank you, Mystic. It took me. Like first, I'd be like, you know what? Actually, fasting is what started me with this whole thing, because I felt like, like over the last 10 years, I'd be like, I'm fasting, and today I'm fasting off of cigarettes, and that was always my thing, like because I knew that was the one thing that had a grip on me. Anything else, drinking, I don't care about drinking. And have I ever smoked weed before? Yeah, but that's not my grip. I can smoke a joint and not smoke again for 10 years. Like, that's not my thing. But cigarettes was something I had to do every day, all day long. I'm in my car smoking. After I eat, I smoke. I get irritated, I smoke. It's like smoking. When I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm smoking. Like, it was controlling me. And so I started taking baby steps. I started buying the patches, to help me to start. But then when the patches wasn't working for me no more, I would start like, okay, I'm not going to smoke between, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. every day. I can't smoke until 4. I start giving myself limitations. I started with baby steps. So that was unexpected. You can quit. You just have to pick a date. And then start off by giving yourself times of when you will or won't smoke. Start there so that you start to building up your endurance. That's what I did. I had to build up my endurance. I had to build up the ability to get used to not smoking. And so I did that by, all right, I'm not smoking from 7 a to 7 p. I'm not smoking. Or while I'm at work, I'm not going to smoke. Or, tomorrow, I'm not smoking until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. I would be doing that kind of stuff. And that was building up my ability to get to right now. And it's still a daily journey. I just had me and my son fussing, and he was like, you need a cigarette. Why would you say that to me? But that's probably because I was getting on his nerve, and he know what's wrong. He like, you trying to quit? You need what you need? I got you want to black him out? I'm getting on his nerves, and I'm just like, why would you even say that? And I'm trying to quit. So I'm battling all that. It's a daily journey for me. This is a daily journey, but I can just feel, like each day that I can proudly say, I didn't smoke yesterday. And even though I was irritated, and even though they got on my nerves, I didn't smoke yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I got into a full-fledged argument, and I'm fussing, and I'm irritated, and everything is getting on my freaking nerves, and I just want to cuss everything out, but I didn't smoke yesterday. I made it through yesterday. Through the tears, crying, oh, Jesus, all going through all that. But I ain't smoked yesterday. So I'm proud about that. I'm proud that I didn't smoke. Thank you, Father. I didn't smoke. And I feel like when you deny your flesh and you do what it is that God is telling you to do, like there's going to be some type, God going to honor this. I just feel that in my heart. Like, He's going to honor my endurance. He's going to honor my faith. That's how I feel. I feel like God's going to honor this. And I'm going to make it through this. And if in my journey I'm encouraging other people, then praise God. That means He's using me. You know what I'm saying? That means God is using me. And I appreciate that. That means I was chosen for this, to help lead other people out. Isaiah 61 verse 1. Jesus. The opening of the prison, the release. People are breaking free from bondage. So if God is using me to be a Harriet Tubman or a Moses right now, and moving forward and letting go of those things that has held us bound, and walking towards the vision and dreams and goals and stuff that God has placed on the inside of us, then I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Thank you. That means God is gonna provide, because I'm doing His will. I'm doing what He want me to do. I'm following, what God has told me He want me to do. Yes, and I'm cool with that. So I'm about to go out here, and well, first I'm gonna go up to the library. That's what I need to do first. I told myself every day I'm gonna reach out to at least 10 companies. I'm documenting this, right? Every day. Every day, my goal is to reach out to 10 companies, and try to get orders. Because I am. Let me tell y'all. My business is I'm selling disposable. I'm selling disposable blood pressure cuffs, right? This is what I'm working on. This is my business is called USA Medical Depot, and my goal is to sell disposable blood pressure cuffs. I'm trying to get these in the facilities, y'all. I'm trying to change the game, right? Because America, we are still living on the old way of doing stuff. You got new viruses coming out every year. Every year at flu season, it come a new virus, a new something, a new something that is transmitted, that is contagious, a new something. You got MRSA out here, that's contagious. You got C. diff. You got all these different contagious things that's passing from person to person, but you still using the same methods. So my goal is to get my my disposable blood pressure cuffs into the healthcare organizations, so that no one patient is sharing the same blood pressure cuff. C. diff can last on the blood pressure cuff for up to 2 to 3 days. MRSA can live on the surface for stuff like blood pressure cuffs for 2 to 3 days. You know what I'm saying? It can't up to virus. If somebody, think about it, somebody just, they got the flu, they just call all in their hand, snot running around, they wiping their nose, and then they go right in there and put their, and they wiping their arm and thing, man, and did all that, and then they go put their arm in the blood pressure cuff. And then you come right behind them, and because it's fast paced, you know how that is, and you come out, and then you come and put on the same blood pressure cuff to that person who got MRSA, or who got the measles, who got the flu, or whatever, just use the same cuff. So I'm trying to change the game. I'm trying to go out here, and I'm trying to get contracts. So if you are in an administration, you have a help. You're working in a nursing home, or you work in home health, or you work in the hospital, or you work in some of these ambulatory clinics, or anywhere you're pediatric office, doctor's office, any of that. Help, send me a message and let me come and introduce my disposable blood pressure cuffs to you, and the other things that I'm working on that deal with the healthcare side of me. Let's change the game. Let's bring healthcare up to speed. You can't have new viruses and all this kind of stuff rolling around, but still using the same practices from 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. Like, it's time for change. So, Miss Paula said she got the same shit. You got the same. My daughter, look, I got a couple of them. My daughter, no, I think my son bought me these for I think my birthday. My son got me these for my birthday. But then my daughter, who she liked to always get me little stuff, she got me these. So I'll be switching off, and I'll be wearing different ones. I'll be doing different ones. So, yeah, my company is called USA Medical Depot. Mm-hmm. And the whole goal is for me to teach. I want to go in, I'm trying to go in and teach these different facilities about the importance of disposable. You don't use the same thermometer covers for everybody. You don't need to be using the same cups. There's other things. Everything needs to be disposable. It needs to be single patient so that we're not transmitting these viruses from one person to the next. You ever wonder how a person go into the hospital with one thing and they come out with something that they didn't even go in there with? Which one you like the best? Do you like you like these? I need to be, that's another thing I need to be doing. I need to be doing something where I sell earrings and glasses, because I think I would be a good model for earrings and glasses. Don't y'all? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I always be trying to think of something. But, and then, of course, I'm going to be out, with my music. My album is the bomb. I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? My album is the bomb because there's different types of music on there. Like if you love jazz, I got something for the jazz lovers. If you're inspirational, I got something for the inspirational. If you hip hop, I got something for hip hop. Like my music is, I have my album, The Journey, has so much. Like I have I think it's like maybe, I don't know, 18, 19 songs on here. So some of the music y'all haven't even heard yet. But I've been collecting this music for over 20 years. So this is 20 years worth of music on my album. And it's music that'll relax you, music to make you think, music to make you trust God, music to make you want to dance. I got all kind of music. So I am out here, right? And I'm selling my USB. I'm about to, and I'm not afraid to go up to people, because I told you that's the beauty of being a nurse for all these years. It's because I have, you see can you see it? That's me. So if you go to my ATWMshop.com, you can actually purchase some of my stuff. Yeah. Um, Thank you, Sharon. Love the pink one. Oh, okay. So Kill Squad, why are you asking me? I'm on here talking intellectual business, and you come with some. What do I? First of all, let me just say this. Let me just answer this in the most intellectual way that I can. If all you looking for when you are out dating is just the sexual side, you missing the whole point. You're supposed to be looking for your superman or your superwoman, that one that's going to complete you and help you get to the next level, and who you're going to be able to love and have fun with, and be able to build stuff for future generations. So who gives a freak about the sexual side of anything? If that's all you're looking for, you can find sex anywhere. I don't even, who pays attention to that? No. When you get to a certain age, you talk to a grown woman. You ain't talking to no kid, right? So when you talk to a grown woman, you got to understand that we don't look at things the same way. We're not looking for that. Who can I grow with? Who gonna have my back? Who gonna treat me like a queen? Like who's that? Like, ain't nobody looking for no sexual stuff. Whatever. So anyway, I can always tell when it's time for me to get up off of here, because here come the goofy ones who come to pick with me and ask me some silly questions, and the trolls start coming. If I'm on here too long, the trolls come. I'm seeing that. So let me be about my way. They're just telling me that I've been on here long enough and it's time for me to go and get to the business. So y'all have a great day today. I know it's. I don't even know that. Like, I don't even know why they come on here, and it's like, don't y'all got something to do? That be the ones that ain't got nothing. No, they don't got nothing to do. They ain't got nothing to do. So they like to come and picking with me. Leave me alone. So yes, but I'm about to get off here anyway. It's time for me to Yeah, you know what? I don't even trip. I don't even trip. I don't even trip. I don't even trip. Because I know that those be attacks of the enemy. That see, it don't be the people; it be the energy behind the people. And when you start to understand and recognize that it's really the energy behind the people, then you don't really get upset. I just know that the ignorant ones like to come. If I be on here too long, the ignorant ones come picking with me. The enemy start to sending attacks. If I'm on here too long, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I start talking knowledge. When I start talking knowledge, they. So anyway, I need to get up off of here anyway. But I just wanted to come and share my day 15. I'm making it through. In the name of Jesus, I'm making it through. I'm making it through. 15 days, y'all. 15 days. Thank you for my family who've been dealing with me over these last 15 days because, they've been dealing with my mood swings, my ups and my downs and whatever. And, you know, thank you, Miss Paula. And thank you for coming up here and encouraging me. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming back here, every time I go live and just encouraging me and liking my statuses and sharing. And for those of you who have sowed seeds, let me take time to say that real quick. Because there have been some of you who have actually sowed seeds, and I have received it. Like, y'all sent money to my Cashapp while I've been on this journey, and I just want to say thank you. I appreciate that. God said that He will provide, and He uses people to do that. So, for those of you who have been sowing seeds into my ministry, you've been sowing seeds into, what I'm doing. You've been you've been sharing, you've been commenting, you've been supporting, this whole leap of faith. I thank you, because I promise you, I could not do this by myself. I couldn't do this unless, I could be up here all day talking to nobody. But God has broadened my territory because He has given me an assignment. And I thank God, that when He gave me this assignment, He also let me know that He will provide. He let me know that the destiny helpers are coming. The people that He has assigned to help me during this journey. And those destiny helpers have come in many different ways. Whether it's commenting, whether it's sharing, or whether it's sowing seeds. How everything that y'all have done, I appreciate. And I just want y'all to know that. So I thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for, supporting this journey. I couldn't, God knew what I needed. He knows what we need. He knows what we need. So anyway, I will be on here all day talking if I don't get to business. I appreciate you. And for all you people who come up here and saying the worst. See, I'm saying, here they come. Here come. The devil can shout out all his little demons. So let me get up off. Peace and love, y'all. Have a